One of the questions I get asked the most from close friends or family members is how do I stay disciplined with my routine, with my career and personal goals, with my mental, physical, spiritual, emotional health, you name it. And it's a very good question because I understand that it can be hard to stay disciplined. Sometimes the motivation is lost and you might fall into a rut and you might not want to do anything. You might not have that desire to push yourself to do things in your life. And I completely understand. I have been in positions like that in the past where I was in a very dark place and I didn't feel like doing anything. So I get it. I understand how stressful and how shitty that can feel. And it sucks because sometimes you feel so stuck that you don't even know how to get out of those moments. So I am no doctor, I am no therapist, but this is a way that I deal with it in my personal life. Because I think it's important to at least know how to get yourself out of those ruts. Sometimes they're inevitable and you'll fall back into it, but as long as you know how to get out of it, I think that's what's essential. So basically, I want you to remember that motivation follows action. A lot of people think that you need to be motivated first before you take action. And it makes sense. Sometimes they're like, well, shouldn't I have the desire to do things in my life in order to do them? And to a certain extent, yes, but relying on motivation is not a good idea because motivation will run out. You'll start to feel shitty one day, you'll feel unmotivated the other, you'll get imposter syndrome the other. So relying on motivation is not a good plan. The thing that you should be doing is remembering that the more action you take, the more motivated you will feel. So even when you feel unmotivated to do anything, I invite you to move. And I don't just mean physical. I mean, move in any way that you can. Start doing something. Because if you stay sitting down, stuck, laying down, just overthinking, you won't do anything. And the more time you spend in your thoughts, the more unmotivated you will be. We are our own worst enemies. So instead of sitting there and overthinking and wondering why you're not motivated to do stuff, do stuff. Just do it. Just get up and do it, okay? And I promise you that is going to make you more motivated. When you start doing things that you don't want to do at the moment, you'll start to get that energy back, that motivation back, and you're going to start to see progress. And that will be constant motivation, okay? That will be a consistent source of motivation that is actually created by the action steps that you make. And I promise you, that's the game changer right there.